Hey everybody, welcome to a special weekend edition of Conley Talks. Coming to you from the back 40 today. It's a beautiful day in Dayton, Ohio. Not going to be here much longer, so I'm soaking up the beauty of the terrain while I'm here. Lots going on, lots going on. Life is moving fast and furious, and that's a beautiful thing. This week, coming up, Tuesday in Cincinnati, down at the incredible, legendary Bogarts. UFO on their final tour. Got a nice invitation from the band to come down and see the show. Thanks very much, guys. I'm so looking forward to that. There's going to be a lot of emotions tied up in that. I've been a UFO fan since 1975. I was 15 years old. I've been a diehard ever since then. Ups and downs, I've been with them all the way. Got involved myself when I was teching for Michael Schenker for a while. Lots of personal involvement there, lots of emotions, lots of feelings, many, many years of enjoyment. So it's going to be a momentous occasion. Really just can't wait to see the show, and I'll do all I can to get some live footage to you from that. Hopefully get to talk to a few of the guys. We'll see, but you never know how these things go in a club situation. But I'll do what I can. Moving on to today's episode. This one's called Bill Ward, an Award, and 1,000,000 Black Sabbath fans. This takes us back to 2011. As many of you will recall, Black Sabbath staged a reunion, and they didn't invite original drummer Bill Ward. Now, the reasons for this are complicated. Depends who you talk to. The way that things are in the world. You ask 4 people about what happened at an event, you might just get 4 different answers. None of them untrue, none of them disingenuous. It's just different perspectives, and you never really know what's going on, and everybody has their own take. But this caused a lot of dissension amongst Black Sabbath fans, and a few friends of mine, we got together and we laughed and giggled and said, hey, let's make a Facebook page. And I did. I called it 1,000,000 Black Sabbath fans say yes to Bill Ward. I thought it would just be kind of a joke amongst my music journalist buddy friends, and lo and behold, it blew up on me. Within a matter of 6-8 hours, the page had 25,000 followers. Within a matter of a week to 10 days, it jetted up to 60,000 members. And you know how these things go. You get 60,000 heavy metal fans in the same place talking about something that's a little controversial. Wow, things get a little wild and hairy. My life got threatened a few times. There was a lot of dissension, a lot of fights going on. Now, for the most part, I would say 59,000 of these people had a lot of things to say, and we had some great conversations. And we all agreed that we loved Bill Ward, we loved Black Sabbath, we wanted what was best for everybody. But there was probably a contingent of 1,000 people, and you'll have that in every crowd, that just have to start acting like monkeys in a zoo and start flinging some shit, and shit they flung. The whole thing became quite a shit show. Like I said, I had people threatening my life over this thing. Even though I was trying to be a measured and fair and balanced journalist about it, I got a lot of nasty things thrown at me, and that eventually caused me to put the page to bed. Great, he didn't end up on the tour. Life moves on, moving up to about 2014. I'm in Los Angeles for the NAMM show, and I go down to San Ramon to see a Michael Schenker show. And you know how LA shows are with somebody like Schenker. You have the first few rows are it's just one of the greatest parties in the world. All the big fans are there, all the right people are there. I ran into so many people from all over the globe, from Tokyo to Japan to London, England, to, all over America. Everybody, in town for the NAMM show, and everybody here to see Michael Schenker. Great, great show. Funny thing happens at the show. One of my great fans, and probably the ultimate Michael Schenker fan, Sandy. I'm hanging out with Sandy and her pals, and she introduces me to a friend of hers, and I say hello, and we start chatting, and it's immediate apparent that this lady is very sharp, incredibly intelligent, knows her rock and roll inside out. And I'm just having a great time chatting with her and other friends. And I don't know what I said, but all of a sudden Sandy kind of nudges me in the shoulder and she says, "Hey, do you know who she is?" And I said, "Sure, that's your friend." She goes, "No, no, no. Do you know who that is?" "No." She says, "That's Bill Ward's wife." And I go, "Oh, cool." And I thought, well, that's really cool, but at the same time, it's like, well, that's Bill Ward's wife. That's cool, but, okay, just another Schenker fan. We're having a great time. And we talked. We had a great time. Enjoyed the show. It was, God, such a night to remember. And I left the show thinking, well, that's fun. I met some cool people, and that's that. Fast forward 2 days later. At the time, I was doing an internet radio show, a rock radio show in Los Angeles. And as a guest that week, I was having Brian Tichy, drummer extraordinaire, great guitar player, super nice guy, amazingly talented musician, just an amazing cat. And, he comes on the show and he does his thing. Like I said, he's a great guitar player. He's not just a great drummer. He brought his guitar. He played us a couple songs, talked about the Bonzo Bash that was happening in a couple days, and it was fun. After the show, we meandered our way down to the parking garage, and we hung out and sat on the back of our car trunks and chatted for a few moments. And we were talking about the Bonzo Awards, and Tichy says, "Damn, the one thing I wish I had, I wish I had a way to get a hold of Bill Ward." So I said, "Well, I might be able to help you there." And he goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, I was hanging out with Bill's wife 2 nights ago." And he looked at me like I had 5 eyes. And I said, "Yeah, I hung out. We had kind of a friendly conversation, got to know each other. Tell me what you want me to say, and I'll get you in contact with them." I did. He did. Next thing you knew, Bill Ward's on the bill for the Bonzo Awards to get a Lifetime Achievement record at the Bonzo Awards show, presented by none other than the incredible Carmine Appice. And this was the first time Bill had been seen in public for, a little while. And it turned out to just be, just a really, really great thing, an incredible time, and it was just like, wow, I was so happy to be able to, contribute to that. It's one of those things, it's just a buzz when you get to do that. And that's one thing I'm always doing. I've always been a bit of a rock and roll matchmaker, and this guy, I know this guy, let's get him on the phone. That's part of the fun of what I do. And that was that. And the history after that. But then last week something happened, and I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't been caught by the rock media. I haven't seen anything said about it. I haven't looked a lot. I've looked a few places, but it seems like it's been missed in general. But one of my rock and roll angels, who actually I referred to earlier in the piece, well, she sent me a little nugget of information in the way of a picture last week. And it was a picture from an upcoming show of this year's Grammy Lifetime Achievement Awards show. One of the bands they're celebrating is Black Sabbath. The picture she sent me made me tear up. It made me smile from ear to ear. In the picture, of course, standing at the podium is Tony Iommi, the incredible Geezer Butler. Of course, Ozzy isn't there, but I know he's not doing well, and he had to cancel some tour dates, so it's certainly understandable. But standing beside them, who do you think it is? One of the finest, one of the most sophisticated drummers that ever fucking beat a tub in heavy metal, Bill Ward. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing to see. And who knows? Maybe it's just the fact that they were in the same town, they all got together and did the show. If there's nothing more than that, that's beautiful, because, it's so great to see those 3 guys together with their history, with everything that's went down. to see them sharing a stage, beautiful, beautiful thing. I was just, it just made me, it warmed my heart. Like I said, I got a little tear going. Really, really nice moment. And if nothing comes of it, that's no big thing. But you know, a fan like me goes, oh, what if? What if? Wouldn't it be incredible to see them just one more time making music together? But then that's what we fans do. We always dream about the happiest solution we can possibly imagine. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it hasn't. You know, it seems like obviously now we'll probably never see Schenker and Mogg on stage again. You know, that train's probably left the station, but there's other trains that will hit the station. Who knows, maybe this could be one of them. Anyway, I thought that would be a nice story to relate to you on a Sunday. Maybe something nobody had caught, maybe something will be interesting to watch. We'll see. It's an amazing week coming up. I have a lot of announcements, a lot of great things going on. There's big things going to happen, you know, probably after the first of the year. I'm probably going to be relocating. I'm going to be starting some exciting new initiatives. And everything seems to be, everywhere I go, the lights are turning green, so I'm going right through them. I hope you join me. Thanks for joining me today. Bless you all. I hope you're having as great a day as I am. I love you all dearly. Be good to each other. Have a great week. And keep on rocking and rolling. Thanks for watching.